Now give me the beat.
And showtime it is. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, all those else out there who want to join in with us. So, we're back for some more Final Fantasy, more Heaven on High. I know, it's so wonderful by now. You know it, I know it, we both love it. Debatable. But so be it. It is, as I said, the cheapest way to which to pile up the levels, because you don't have to keep acquiring, building, making gear every 2 minutes to get up the levels. For every cent you can save leveling, that just saves that many more headaches. So, what we now have is Red Mage for you. So let's dive over now. Huzzah! Here we are, looking at Bankai once again, giving the Imperial Guardians more of a telling to. So, once again, Red Mage. Yes, I did hear that our stuff had started to sell. Hurrah! Mac and Cheese was on earlier and left, well, soon after we got on. That could just be different reasons. I swear, I don't harass my fellow guildmates much. Pull that one out. Red Mage, the balance gauge explained. Mana stacks by executing blah 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 blah. Well, as long as these just hurling burn. So we have a summoner, a black mage, a go. The way this works is basically never mind, someone beat me to it. So, that was fun. major mechanic around the red mage is the double cast. Never mind. So we have Lime, Bone, and Raxa. Fair enough. So, as I say, the whole we'll take a closer look when we have a moment. I like to, but Raxa's sitting right there in the middle, and I can't click anything but Raxa. So, because these are such redonkulo long casts, and easy to tell, 4 or 5 seconds a piece, it's like, what we actually have is we have an ability called dual cast, which means whatever spell we can cast a second spell thereafter. Instantly. So you cast one spell, and then you cast an instant spell. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. So what it means is we cast our fast spell, in this case Jolt, and then we would follow it up with Thunder. Or we could always throw in a heal, and then throw out a Arrow. So we're using our dual cast to basically kill the spell timer on those. As we do, we will fill up these two gauges, the red gauge, or sorry, the black gauge and the white gauge. Because red magic is the blend of white and black magic. You ever seen sending someone a lightning bolt or a fireball or an ice or a splinter of ice or a giant stone? Well, that's going to get used. Rod. Yep, I got kapluid. I didn't hard cast it. So that's the pretty much back and forth of it all. Right? Just don't get yourself caught because you cannot tank a beating. I don't know. I'm sure there is ways to fight. I just didn't do very well at it, mind you. Seems to be quite heavy on the uses. Mm-hmm. You'll get people that do it. They just have to use every palm as soon as it becomes available. I will use a steel, though. As you can imagine, you are a little more mobile than Black Mage because, as you can see, you can sort of cast and move. Right, your first cast is only a couple seconds versus versus 2.5 seconds. You only have to spend 2 seconds casting, and then you can move and throw out the spell. Right, as you can see, the potential is basically this spell, which works quite well. It's available all the time. Jolt is a general 2 in both categories, and I don't know, someone's going treasure hunting, maybe. But yeah, use the 2 second casted Jolt to basically give you your instant cast here because it doesn't lower the potential for it. 6, if you're lucky, it spawns one of the above ones, which you can use, which is higher damage than Jolt. So it's Jolt one of these, Jolt the other one, Jolt one of these, Jolt the other one. So Jolt, and then an ability. Right? Simple, easy. Once you actually you have two just instants that have long cooldowns, ish cooldowns. They're neutral damage. And then you have the sword fight mechanic, which is a charge in this, then it combos off of one of these, combo action, riposte, or enchanted riposte, enchanted zero, which is this one, enchanted, you know, displacement jumps you back. Yeah, that was easy. We're not in combat at the moment. You can tell because I was pretty sure that was going to be a pain in the rear, and it was. I'm sticking to that story. No, 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 no. I found the tick box that I needed to move over as well. Because I use Streamlabs OBS, mostly because some people say no, Streamlabs is better than Streamlabs OBS. I'm not going to get into the politics of why one's better than the other or any of that nonsense. Right? All I'm going to say is it's what I set up. Anyway, there's a tick box under appearance. I give Lime full credit, even though I believe Lime was just shooting off as quickly as possible. Speed run. It works. Doesn't work. It's happy. It isn't happy. I'm sure once I get, oops, you know, Bosun, I can get 71 gear, thereabouts. I won't need any additional gear till at least I get to 81. Nice. And then we'll figure out where we go from there. As a red mage in Heaven on High, you have to remember you may need to use your healing occasionally. You're no good, or you're not, you'll see, when it comes to healing, summoners' heals are. Your healing is reasonable, and a healer's healing is the way it's really supposed to be. In a raid, you don't really use your Ver Cure, but you do use your Ver Raise. Now, I'd also like to point out that your Cure is a 1.96 cast, and your Ver Raise is a 9-second cast. But remember, you have dual cast. Right? You have access to the Swift cast, which gives you your next spell is immediate. So I could drop this, go straight into this, and then start my combo. So you'll notice these two also increase, but these are lower potency. These are the AoE versions of those spells. All three of these. Right? Oops, like that. Right. No. This one here just guarantees the next one can cast instantly. So, like I said, it's a quick cast, but for only certain spells. So we have two summoners, Lime again, Manolin, and Alphalicious. All right. Pair a Reaper, pair of summoners. And you really do want to balance. I mean, if you didn't want to balance, you could, for instance, focus heavy on one thing or the other. Evening all. Mm. Cute little fuzzy carbuncles. And someone's auto running. Well, having a cup of coffee or something. Yeah. Yes, I do have a cup of green tea with me as well tonight. From who? They don't sponsor me, so I don't sponsor them. Ah. No, seriously. Well, I'm not famous enough to get that sort of deal. Ooh, holy scoly moly. That was Badooget. Yeah. Okay. Not gonna use flight. Not gonna use flight. Tired? Yawning itself isn't a description of tiredness, but lack of air. Right? If your body perceives you as not having enough air because your seating posture is garbage, then it's entirely possible that you are needing to yawn more often. If your body perceives it doesn't have enough oxygen, again, it will. See, I've gone quite heavy into the white. Your stone will change three colors basically. Red meaning you've got a good balance, white, and of course this dark blue, supposed purple black color. See, and I can happily, annihilate based on that. Yeah, those are terrible. Okay. Now I'm back up to 51, and I've got a balance at 50, which gives me a red gem. If I was misbalanced, it would say white or black, meaning, apply more of this. Numbers on the bottom here, what the use is. So it's 20, 15, 15 for 30. So that's 50 energy there, plus 20 more here, which is 70. Look at sprinting everywhere. Ha 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 ha. How odd am I? See how much that problem is that costs 400 MP per cast, and it is a potency 400 spell, so you think, well, that's pretty good, except you have almost no mind. Gee, donkers. That happens. Oh, I don't have anything to knock that off, I don't think. Hmm. Like how a bard has the ability to scrub that? Yeah, no, I don't. Hmm. See? So, why does red mage heal work better? Because of designer elements. In case someone decides to drop that thing. And she feels a little derpy that he's emoting, but I'm not seeing what the emote is. That's probably because I'm only reading the battle chat. Mm-mm. Strange. Let's just stop you from standing on anything bad. Teach that chicken a lesson. So, yeah, well, like I say, it's a good thing. It's a bad thing. But yeah, he stood on that intentional. I don't know why. I already have this active, so I can go straight from here to here. Well, we'll give Malin a go. No target. But there you can see does a lot of extra damage. So you actually do get a relatively decent auto attack as a red mage. You get sort of healing and damage and sort of close combat. You know, magic's still stonking more, but if we quickly just change over to, say, right, you know, there's a huge difference between this, and you can see the healing potential here. I know I've got also a lot higher gear on, which really makes the difference. But you can see the difference between your attack and your healing is closer. And the difference between this and this isn't so huge. Like I've only got 300 attack power as a summoner. Right? That goes to do with the classic sort of dressed in red type thing. All works. all I do after I get everything ground out. So once I finish this, it will be, I guess, doing the leaves, finding out which one does the 3 turn in of the leaves, then racing off and building tons of those things and handing them in and going up the levels there. Adding more and more as we go? Absolutely. Different weightings? Not really. Squeak. Why would you take this long to click? Someone's honking the pup. Just sitting there going, "Ah, crud." So we have a Innova Dark Spear, Machinist, Heavy Nail as the Samurai, and we have Limes Linsk as, again, our resident summoner. Just the way things work out. Oh, no. We all have an unwritten thing, which is basically avoid unnecessary combat. As you're not awarded experience for every fight, right? You're not awarded experience for knocking down any of the monsters in Heavens on High or Palace of the Dead. It's only awarded by getting to the exit. So if you're doing a dungeon and you wipe, you earn so much experience up to that point. And then if you wipe badly so that you can't continue, well, you know, oops, so be it. That's the end of it type thing. Nice. Yes, I know Vercure is a white magic spell, but it doesn't actually do this. Technically, the red mage takes over from Alamandeo, who technically is a bard, with his flash of red. Also plays off a lot of the swashbucklers of buckling swashes. You know, well, you'll get that. Well, there's two kinds of people running Heavens on High, House of the Dead. The first is like me. We're looking to basically gain levels. And pound for pound, time for time, this works. Right? It really does. Right? It costs you next to no money to level it up because it's its own internal equipment leveling system. You're not spending internal money. You're not buying extra gear. Experience is actually one of the higher amounts you can earn. Oh no, the chest is no more. I don't care about the gold. I should, but I don't. Right. That was not the right box. It is, but it's 1,000. You know, there's some people like, well, that's what it normally costs. It's like entirely possible. Just a little more. Oh, absolutely nothing stopped me from. Ooh, hello. Fair enough. Absolutely nothing stopping you from going like straight up and down on these. So you could just build all red or all black and then switching over. One always has to wonder about hit points and gun damage and stuff like that. It's all about balance in the end, isn't it? You do have sort of that ever creep that happens in games of this nature. You know, always getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Having trouble selecting targets there for a moment. It's like, got my mouse up over here, not down here. Hey, what can I say? I wish I'd hit this faster. Oh well. I will use a steel. Oh, a dark spear. Finally got off the combo to show it off. Whee! Sometimes it's easier to build your black magic, sometimes it isn't. Oh, sort of like, again, bring it up to this dual cast you get early. Right, Maven Mend, basically increase action base and hit point restoration by this, by that. Makes it a little bit easier to heal and damage. Hence, Jolt increases, Jolt 2 increases the potency to this, potency to that. Scatter Mastery upgrades Scatter to Impact, which is a better one. Mana Stack. Enchanted Repose, Enchanted Zeros. I'm only up to a maximum of 3. This. To Verholy. For Flare Verholy, which is here. That's what those blinkies were for. Oh, displacement jumps you out. This, again, that increases your goodies. That's your Thunder and Arrow, which are these ones. General Boost. And we get second charge of this. Uh-huh. Enhanced magnification. Magnification stacks to 6. And we will double check, because I don't think I checked the actions additional here. So, for Thunder 3, you know. Okay. You gotta watch it. With Red Mage, a lot of the abilities will basically stack back. That's a new one. Enchanted Riposte. That'll be just a standard. That all that stuff here happens automatically. Right, technically, when I get to here, before I hit this one, or sorry, let's see, upgraded if I have more than any of these, and it should turn these two into the appropriate Flare Thunder. Turns this, or something like that. quick reread. Oh, I wouldn't expect anyone to remember every single ability on every single class. That's like trying to remember every card in a Yu-Gi-Oh game. I expect, a degree of familiarity with roughly what each of the classes play like. But when it comes to fine details, hell no. Absolutely hell no. So when you swap them between classes, I'd almost, I'd pretty much say you have to. Oh, damn it, Donkers. There I go, just starting off the whole first half of the stream, just, not even playing the background music because I've got it stomped. What a complete Tarushka I am. Oh, I don't know what a Tarushka is, but it sounded cool to say. Lego Laz, Ravioli Ravuzzi, that's going to be a red mage. Turner. And Danger Floof is back again for another run, ladies and gentlemen. Just in case it blew up. We both don't need to explode. I think Danger Floof sort of plays a heavier samurai than Danger Floof plays the other classes. What happened there? That's what using your magnification does. There's 3 of them. That explodes. The wrong type of treasure chest to open up. Oh, give me about a dozen runs and I'll be relatively proficient with it again. Just in time to do all the quests where proficiency with it is all you sort of need. Oh, Danger Floof is adjusting their accoutrements. Huh? Bars. Yowzer. Oh. Oh. Tiring. Oh, not really. Oh, I know, we've been up and down here umpteen times. Yoo-hoo, yummy. But, yeah, you know, it's what it is. I expect to basically be through a stonking number of bows and runs. Just the way things just come through the line. So, do I like the red mage as a general class? Mechanically, it's not bad. It does come across a little... Ouchies. It's come across a little RNG at times because of how it is, but then Dancer's fairly RNG as well. I think the reason why it's a little more obvious... Well, I haven't played Dancer for... Whoa. Oh, I'm happy. Right? No, it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But it's good. It's a nice, solid, simple, well-played, well-balanced class. The guys, you know, designers could have balanced it around anything. Time to go. Ha ha ha! Um, I was watching some gameplay Lost Ark, and I'm like, okay, so my impressions very Diablo-ish. Very, very Diablo-ish. Like Path of Exile, Diablo, Diablo 2. And I'm like, okay. Well, you know, going with an isometric view, got the health and mana, their skills, meh. Okay. My response is, yeah. Right. It's got sort of elements of Sea of Thieves and things like that, so it's, you know. All that sort of stuff plays through it. And I was like, oh, that's pretty good. But it's not enough to want me to, well, change games, so to speak. That I can admit easy enough. Danger Flu! Hey, we've got a baggie to open. Probably actually a couple, because I don't remember opening the other ones. Oh, oh good. Just the one. Just the one then? One it is. Ooh, and it's going to be a good one. 11 Barding. Now the question is always, do I have? Yes, I do. Barding is purely cosmetic. That means it will sell for relatively well. Engagement, jump back. Engagement, you know, inflict damage at close. I know. That's why I try to stay to only a tight few classes. You know, sort of picking preferred healer class, your preferred tanking class, your preferred damage dealing class, and that's your Trinity classes right there. One of those three will be stronger for you than the other ones for whatever reason. And then your two sort of auxiliary classes, which is your, like in my case, it's caster heavy with scholar is more sort of my secondary, Dark Knight being my tank here. Danger Floof, I saw you. Kira Hart, hey, and Shoebox. Hey, we run everyone every night. Oh, and there you're nearby. If you have a bar, there's always a quick way to charge it. Shoebox is still running Black Mage. Obviously hasn't got it all the way up yet. Here is on Reaper. I will most likely have to do a little bit of sage work here before we move on to Bosun. Or I'll just run a couple of, yeah. Once we start doing Bosun, we'll be doing sort of tanking and healing for tanking and healing in the main story quest. Looking for fingers that I was there. Why I'm trying to get used to working with the command pad. I am nowhere near decent with it. Because then I can use this part here to get around with instead of my ASDF, and I can just set my main keys, just like push button, push button, push button, push button, push button for my spells. And I don't have to worry about it. Oh. Right, because I know this is control in 3, and that's alt in 3. That's just 3. Okay, we're not going to look at a short floor in any sort of bad fight. What can I say? no need to fight through that entire room. Nice. Oh, danger booth got blowed up. Oh, this may explode! Oh no, it didn't. 2 Titan bombs. Nice. Woo! Yeah, you can find those if you stand in the right spot, by the way. They're always there. Right? If it's there on the level, it's there, period. Yeah, that's 300, that's 360, that's 280. You could technically ignore it. Ouch. This goes, what was that? I'm gonna have to sweep my floor. Obviously, I've got something spilled on the carpet now. Rug. Dropped something and it's gone hard on the carpet. I just put my toe down on the carpet and it was like, yowie, right up under the nail. Eee. think everyone's right in their mind. If you get something heart shoved under their nail, they're gonna yelp. Yeah, the carpet's become, sentient and just bit me, one of the two. I doubt that one, so... Yahoo! Yay! Thank you, Kira. Ooh-hoo-hoo. Yeah. PT6. IIT 6. Well, at least it's a 6. We haven't been going for that long, have we? About an hour and a half almost. It's not bad. Still got another, what, 2 hour and a half still. So, not all that bad. Doing pretty good. Oh, I don't know. Sometimes it just comes up a little bit faster than others. So we have Danger Floop again, Grinshake, and Percival Watts. say, I hope that doesn't explode with 3 of us in the line, but you never know. Uh-oh, danger fluke Sonata. Excuse me, I'm making a left turn when I should have made a right turn at Albuquerque there. There's the key, so... Oops, just cast that, didn't I? You can imagine. Ooh. I don't know how much speed really helps versus determination from a red mage, but I know with a summoner, it's primarily crit. Not that I think there's not enough damage on here. Got a Dragoon. Dragoons are raw damage made manifest. Like I said, their only downside is that damn jump animation has killed more of them than anything else. Sound bitter. I've never actually played a Dragoon in a raid. Right? I've only ever played Dragoon basically in okay. I'm gonna figure out what the hell thumping was for a moment. I know I left the dog's big ball down, so... That's what it is. Clunk, clunk, thump, thump. Nice. He might find it. I'm not worried. No. Just checking on the fellows. That clunk, clunk, clunk is not interior to the building. Alright, so suspect someone else must have just completely collected the outer wall somewhere. Someone's hit a car somewhere. That's sort of collecting. I'll take a strength bonus and I'll take this. Those, because we can. I'm not going to activate the other one, because you don't have to. Now, Grinshank's got, pedal on, or translation. Run. Right. Oh, I must admit, out of all the casters, I prefer my summoner. There we go. for fire, for flare. Falconer's boots. I like those. I use those ones myself right now. Oh, I'm gonna wait. Let's go. We have City Grey Wolf, Sivan Jaeger, Rujin Tempest. Yeah, as a red mage, never be afraid to someone's still in the fight somewhere. Oh no, Civi. Blind plus accuracy down. Yeah. Sometimes the RNG hates us. Holy smokes. And my way of dealing with it. No. Right? If I really wanted to, I could probably simplify the class. By that, I mean, I've seen people do macro setups for certain classes. So I could simplify, like dark. I think my dark. Probably super duper easy to simplify that. They go that much further ahead. It's alright. Items are unavailable. Try to eat your oranges. Yeah. As I said, that is the. Yay! Double explosions. Now, like I said, as Red Mage, you have to be prepared up here to become. Do that one? It's just remove all the traps. Right in and leave. Fun. I've been feeling a big Fusion before as well. Temple. Well, it's no different than just running in the single dungeon over and over again. Oh, there's a sneeze. Certain classes, I just do not worry about. Really? Yeah, seriously. Aw, loot stars. Not because I don't think again. I think some can't handle it more than others. Far from it. Oh, yeah, that's. You see, Red Mage, sort of a melee slash range slash healer slash caster. It's the sort of jack of all trades that a lot of people ascribe to the Bard class in Dungeons and Dragons, without the singing. So, you know, all the good stuff. Ooh, 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 what's in the tasty bag? That one's probably decent too. I'd have to stop and have a look. That's a... Oh, right. I'm still talking to you. Sitting here trying to be like complete blues. Completely, you know. Oh, excuse me, I'm just gonna like dig through my own bag while we're talking. It's just like, dude. Favorite character in all of it? Feo. Feo, ooh. It's by far my favorite character of all of them. Of all the characters we've run into, including the Scions, I would have to put Feo as the favorite character. And then tie second place would be Alizlay, and then Stola and her sister, Mithra. Well, you know, Elfino is funny. Stinian is just too serious for his own liking. He has had a bit more character development, crushed into a smaller amount of time than the other ones, so there's that. But no, Feo is just chaotic energy wrapped up in a tiny little bundle that just says, I'm going to wreck the world. And that's as entertaining as anything. I mean, spoilers, but you first run into the fairy encampment, she threatens to just take your backpack and just dump it everywhere for little bits of, you know, because it contains, you know, animal parts and filthy clothes and all sorts of things. It's like, god damn. Like, yeah, I like her. Right? She's some sort of weird combination of fun and just devastatingly this. And it's like, for the whole thing, it's like, well, I could just talk to this person, and then no reference, no reference, no reference, and then all of a sudden shows up and is upset because no one commented about, maybe we should ask Feo if she could help. Meanwhile, my first instinct was to ask Feo. It's like, oh, this guy's a Fae. Why don't we ask Feo to wake him up? We'll try all these things. And it's like, well, why didn't you ask me? I'll try, but these people wouldn't let me. We have Nami-chan, Kira Farrell, Kira Hart, or Kiara. Ah! I explode. There's not enough boom to basically go along. What was it? I did catch Kiara. Reminds me of Kiara of Hololive. Not the same Kiara, mind you, but just reminded of. Watching the Hololive girls playing Monopoly earlier today. And it's funny because, well, Monopoly is one of those games. Yes, there is actually a very, very deep strategy in that board game. No, almost no one knows what it is except for a few people. And it was kind of funny watching the fact that Gura was going along with the strategy without realizing it just because of luck. Funny. This was to me. Gotta deal with those mimics the minute they show up. Wait. 21 got the increased damage. Nami just like avoided it. It's like, kind of funny because it was Kiara's stream technically. She was first out. Strategy. Oh, the board tells you if you pay attention to it. From playing Catan, you learn 7 is the most common number rolled between a pair of dice. Right? 5, 6 is more, and then, it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are the most common. Period. So, yeah, watching someone basically set up a stream, and it's like, I don't remember this game being this salty, right? It's this terrible breaking up, names and everything else. And it's like, yeah, no, Monopoly does that. Not out of intention, it just does it, because unfortunately, to play the game, you kind of have to be mean. You can't play nice in a game of Monopoly if you're out to win. That's sort of the rule. And just from that, you tend to do things that your friends look at you like, "What did you do?" But sometimes you didn't have to play the game to win. What's the winning line? Board, if you divide the board in half diagonally, from the go to the free parking, everything on the jail side is prime property. Everything everything that is not on that side is less than prime property. So everything from Reading Railroad, which is the first railroad halfway up the Monopoly board, so forget the first, can't do this, forget the brown locations. Reading Railroad, and you don't want the first three there either. You don't want to spend the coin for those three. Right? Not just because they're low cost, you just don't want them. As a rule, right? And it's the reason why they're brown and light blue, right? They're cool. Not hot properties, they're cool properties. That sort of thing. Right? From jail to free parking, you want those properties. Those are prime properties. You'll find those are basically orange near the free parking, and I forget the color. I think it's a sort of mauve-ish color, sort of a blue, orange, blue, purple. Light purple, I think it is. Indicating those ones are warming up, the orange are warmer. Red, just after free parking, those ones are top of the line. You want those three. And then it starts cooling off again down yellow. And that's sort of how that all works. And of course, coming back along from go to jail through to collect 200, they're green and dark blue, indicating cold properties. Yeah, they're worth a lot, but they're cold. Right? Should actually, I think I've mislabeled where to cut the board in half by. Right? Sorry, from jail to go to jail. The free parking half is the hot side, and the collect 200 is the cold side. There are cards that will advance you to Reading Railroad, right onto the red. Chance has a move back 3 squares, which is literally landing more often than not into trouble. Like I said, if you just, average rolls plus where the cards send you and the most common places you visit on in a statistical way, you want the red, yellow, you want the red, orange, yellow, and purple ones. So yeah. And the other tip to stick to is 3 houses. Don't bother building 4 houses or hotels. I know it sounds weird, but don't. First trick. This is very cool. It is the realization that there is exactly 27 houses in the game. The rules are specific. They will not allow you to build hotels until you have 4 houses. You can't just go, I got a property, I'm gonna go 3 houses, boom, 4 houses. No, it doesn't work that way. Right? Or sorry, 2 houses, 4 houses. It doesn't work that way. You have to build 3 houses first. If someone's sitting on all the houses, then they can't. Yeah, that works. Like I said, it's a dirty tactic, but yeah, you can monopolize the houses. And if you're playing with people who don't make that realization, be even more evil and do something like, oh, I'll trade you 2 of the green properties for that 1 red property. Go for it, and then make sure you've taken all, right? And then basically spend hard to basically lock out most of the houses. Oh, that's filthy. There's a reason why most people don't really want to play Monopoly. I don't like playing the game myself. Complete side tangent to what we're doing, but there you go. The tips from playing Monopoly. Right? 27 houses, exactly 3 houses on 9 properties. So there you go. They mentioned they were going to try. Oh, let's try playing the game of life next. I don't know if they've got a digital. I know they did have a digital version of that. Yeah. Working tip for that one: go slow. Yeah. Right. No. guess try to get a high-paying job. Like, you get job cards, try to get the high-paying job. Right? Because there's a set number of job payments there is. Don't take the dangerous way, because you can lose money on that part. And the first person to finish gets a bonus of, 400,000, at least in the version on the rules I last read. Second gets 300, third gets 200, and the last one only gets 100k. But you also get 100k. Everything's in Ks, by the way. You also get 100k for each yellow square you've stepped on as you go through the game, which is the standard tile. Which at the end of, when you land on a yellow, you pick an action card, you do what's on the thing. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But at the end of the game, it's 100k for each one of those that you have. Don't buy property, because you can lose money on that. You can gain or lose on property, so that's a 50-50. Literally a 50-50, flip a coin. Kids are always worth more money. So, you gotta wonder what the game designer's thinking here. Gonna get married, get a big family, have a fancy job, and take my time to learn everything. I definitely agree with the latter of that. You take your time in life, real life. Hey, it's Kira Hart, Kira this, and we have Ozzy Black. Hey, guess we're leaving a magic site behind. Evening. Oh no. Sort of AFK. Well, Monk used to have Grease Lightning as a series. Not your night, Kiara. I'm probably mixing the names up too. Kiara. Oh. Yeah. Mixing those names up, but like I said, familiar. What brought that forth? So, oh, you're just being nasty now. We did not splat enough. Get ready to save the day. Don't lose that accuracy debuff is redonkulo. The accuracy hurts, like I said, it hurts melee guys the most. Range moderately. Casters less, but it still affects us, of course. Well, almost every melee character has a combo. Right? Like, Dancer has sort of a combo. Machinist definitely has a combo. Bard doesn't. Hear that. So I figured it had to be down here. That came up, but I didn't hear it. So, yeah. Well, like I said, you'll get most games thrown at you for general strat. What can I say? Well, that was fun. Let's do that one again. Seem to have found the Illudium 238. No, in general, I have no fear for healers. Most warriors out of the tanks. Paladins nuts can sometimes have a bit of worry for. Warriors have so much regen as that's their tanking method, of course. Health tanking. Oh, it's this way. I can see that the classes I know do high damage, like ninjas. You know, ninjas I don't see a problem with. Samurai can be iffy. Monks generally not. Dragoons definitely no. Oh, I didn't activate that one. I did. That was a case of we just needed room. So, yeah. One too many games of Monopoly myself. You eventually get annoyed enough with the game, start basically going, okay, how's the better way to basically teach someone they don't want to play me in this game versus constantly being challenged in it? out that way. As it makes a turn. Somehow I doubt. Okay, this is just a... We'll work with that. Oh, I don't really have an instant cast. I've got this, and I've got this to make 2 casts instant, and I've got these 2. Not really the same, though. New. Ozzy is the newer runner. So no, because it'll be a quest item type thing. Definitely want one more run. And I figure I'd break it up a little bit. I know it will slow it down, but it is Thursday, and it is the last night of Final Fantasy. Tomorrow night and the night after that, we're at Cyberpunk. I don't know. Whenever I did variety streaming, it would definitely be a case of, this is the show for today, and these are the shows for tomorrow. Puppy's happy. She's an old dog. You wouldn't know it by the way she runs around, though. definitely not. Well, while I'm waiting, I'm sort of debating function. Meaning layouts in general. Right? Sort of turn around. Starting already all hot and bothery, fast and gloomy. What happened there? Like someone stepped on a mine or something in the middle of that. It's always safest to fight. Always safer to fight in the hallway with those sort of setups. Never run into the room. You do, you're risking landmines. I think that's what blew me up. I think I was down a bit of health. I got double hit with those things and then exploded. Haha. All this way? This way. Oh, that way. Yep. Strength, dexterity, intelligence, and mind. Basically the 4 major stats used by this. And, yeah, it just basically means you're doing a lot less damage. Okay, we got a mean fight here, so let's... Nice shirt, though. Oh my god. I hate to tell you this, though. In the days before pants were a thing, armored skirts were worn by warriors on the field, period. And you wore, think of the 300. It's not unrealistic armor for the period. Right, that's why you carried a big shield. Okay, now carry a big shield, you do all the goody stuff like that. You have to wait. Oh no, I've seen, and those who've been following, I've seen 3 of them in a row. Victor has just... You can bounce and jump and dodge and twirl all you want in combat. I'm never gonna honk anyone for doing that. So, as we say, it's just the way things go. Bam, bam, boom, boom. Nice crit on the jolt, though. Bam! But yeah. Let's see, we left ourselves off in Pacifica, so we'll continue on through there. Well, like I said, you could be here for multiple reasons. Here for the loot, here for this, here for that. Problem is, once you've started sort of doing that, I'm going to heal you. Some people take that as a, yeah, I'm going to always do that, or always be available to do that. I had a feeling Victor wouldn't hang around for that. This will give us another level, so we're good. $64. Nice. Which means, let's see, another 3 levels. That'll be about 67. 3 levels will bring it to 70 by Tuesday. So Monday, Tuesday, 2 more runs up the tower. Tuesday means Wednesday will definitely be the time we do the thing. It's not bad. Let's go trade in these cards and go to Gold Saucer first. Only because we're about a minute out from gate happening. Ooh, and it's a goodie. Rud monkeys. We can afford 2 pineapple puddings and extra stale flatbread this time. Woohoo! Seriously. I'd have to get that girl off that. Yep. Run! Those who haven't seen it, Air Force One is the rail shooter fun-tastical thing. Also pays quite well for what you actually have to do. If your point-and-click skills are decent, then you can run one of the multiple courses, and they do make multiple courses. Shoot bronze, silver, gold, do not shoot. Red. Don't shoot that. It still shows green, but don't shoot it. Green just means it does something. See? Shoot them all I want. Nothing happens. Comes right to the middle, does a thing. Pew, 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 pew. $5,000. 4,000 easies. Right? Also, if you're having trouble with lag or anything else, it's just you. It's just you whizzing through the thing. It shouldn't be that hard. That's right, I did get a Parathavian loot. Soros. Here we are. Yes. Summoning bells here. Perfect. All right. Let's go with the 11 barding first. It's not selling very... see, it's only selling around about 15,000, so we'll sell it for 14. Go for a quick sale. People like... Now. Right? I like to bring up the point that... what are these selling for? About 1,000's about right. Yeah, 10. We'll try again with the roses. I'll do the same again. I told you. 70, 80, so we'll say 60. We're well below everyone else's common practice prices, so there we go. Like, you're gouging people. It costs me nothing to find them, and I will lower the price time and time again. Really will. Oops, don't want that. I have 300, 400 GP right here. Yeah, why not? Worth doing this daily. 9, 2, 6. Yeah! So buy another one for 10? Yeah. Before anyone says anything, if you look at the lowest prize on the ticket, it's 36. It costs you 10, lowest is 36. Well, that's just going to be a poor prize. Yeah, see? 36, 54, this one was 36, that one was 108, that one's 54, that one's 72. So yeah, that's the most we could out of that ticket. See, that could be another 3, maybe not. No, it isn't. You can look over and go, oh, I can get all the coin, but you're looking for basically 7, 8, 9, which is this, 1, 2, 3, which is this one, and 6, 8, 9, which is sort of that, or combination for 21. I think we'll end up with... What are these matches running at? Nope, no one's running quickly, so... One more run up the tower. Slugjar wins again. Raffle pop. Lifesavers are good. Lemon. I suppose I could have a dyed version of coat for each particular run. Have it blue for blue mage, white for white mage, black for black mage, green for summoner. Buddy the elf. We have Rinko. We're gonna have an absolute stonker of a time. It's an easy sell. So, yeah, barring anything weird, Rinko's the only one I say thank you to. I always thank my healers, and my tanks, and other DPS. But it's such a thankless job, really. That way. Yeah, I've played the healer in other games, and trust me, right? No, it was played the druid in World of Warcraft. Quite liked that class. It was good fun. Then they started taking it away from what I was enjoying and then making it something else. And it proved to me, with the way they wrecked on their lore, that they were willing to stomp all over their lore, so... Oh, Scarpers. So, there you go. Right? Trust me, we weren't healing. I'm not healing enough. It's like I'm over-healing. Still not enough. And always the one to complain was the one not supposed to be being smacked. It's done whatever it was, so no harm, no foul. But, you know, that's just the way things go. Then the next healer I played was in the Warhammer Online. Is the Goblin healer, which is sort of the cast one way, then swing around and do the other, trying to bounce back and forth between the two. Throwing out damage and healing spells. Not too dissimilar from... I'll let you guys... it was waste. It was triple the waste. That was quadruple the waste. It goes right here. We started right there. Nah. That was used. I don't have any problem. That one in the bag. My response to that. Well, it's my last run for the night. I'm not going to be too grumpy about that or them. Hey, fine, I'll thank Buddy the Elf. Haha! That means I'm 10 minutes short my car point. Well, that is the special armor you can buy off a sword now. Oh, no, I don't disagree with it. Store-bought cosmetics. I really don't. I won't use certain ones. That's because certain ones to me, just, do not fit with the aesthetic I'm going for. Well, that's the case then. Selection. Let's race Chocobos. I don't have enough time to do this, but I can do a few races. Guaranteed one every 30 seconds, so I can get at least 2-3 races in. This is a good one, huh? I don't need a soundboard. I'm crazy. Nobody. Just the bots. Just the bots. Oh, we got Thal's balls on now, and Nofika's bounty on the other side. Yeah. Wanton, Ghostbusters. I don't know what a Schnallbell is, so I can't say if that's good or bad. I don't mind hanging in last place for... Once you're close enough to the pack to make a move. You can tell they're NPCs. They almost all hit that. Oh, no. Hate. Where the boxes water? Blue here got the stamina tablet. Why his thing wasn't going down. Oh well. Now I say if you want to make MGP, woohoo, bonus experience. Yeah. Only 2 more ranks basically before retirement there, Luna. Not bad. That's about 4 races or so. Well, the advantage of the races over all the other forms of making coin, like Triple Triad should be played because you enjoy the card game itself. It's short, it's sweet. It was basically the mini game that was brought into the game in Final Fantasy VIII. Just me again. It was, the basketball hoops, the some little simple games were all played in Gold Saucer and Final Fantasy VII. A lot of those have come over. The simple games, that is. That's a grab ball. Be slow for all intents and purposes. And I just lost it. Oh well. Well off the pace now. I'm good now. Come on, slow down a bit. Bang! That was a tight finish. There's a 5,000 bonus MGP. Almost 1,000 for winning. The higher your bird's rank, not this, but there's a R rating on your bird, race rating, if you would. Sort of like difference between running the 50cc cup and the 200cc cup in Mario Kart. If I go to Gold Saucer and my Chocobo, I'm an R140. Right? He's a grade 5 bird. You rank from grade 1 to grade 9, 10, 9 or 10, and you have an R rating. Your R rating is sort of your CC rating, or how your races go. The faster, more exciting, longer races happen at the higher end. Masquerade, Gill Pit. Fire Trap's not bad. I'm not gonna get that out of you. Want to run your bird as close to top lather as you can without being too far into it. Bird's lathered, it runs down stamina faster. Wrong thing. Wanted to use that one, not this one. I am at, get out of my way, 69, and I still got 40% because I burned up my ability early. Chocobo Potion means I get that, but I gotta catch Masquerade. Got Grab a Ball and that. He's faster in the slowed position than I am. That's sad. It was close though. It was only 0.7 or 0.07 thousand, like 2 minutes 3 seconds and 0.33 thousandths hundredths of a second. It was 700ths of a second. For the point of doing things, the whole thing is measured purely on. I'll just do 2 more races, then I've got her at 40, and I can do the whole bitter piece about that. Once they reach 40, they can be retired. There's a whole host of challenges that you really should have a good bird to do, but then you have the wonderful problems of breeding and training and all the rest of it. I prefer passive. Like, my bird has passive. You can have technically, number 1 is whatever pickup item you get. Number 2 is your hereditary item if it's an active, and number 3 is a hereditary active if you've got an active. I have a passive, so I only have Choco here, which is basically 9% extra stamina. But I have a passive which says get 50% more stamina. I don't just completely honk myself like I just did. And yes, you do want the boost pads as much as possible. Not because they give you more speed, but for the few seconds they run, you're not consuming extra stamina. You're not lathered. Done with Brachus is water. That's because I blew my stamina early. Need 1 more race though anyway. Nice. Or not. That'll do. Little bird, that'll do. See, once you breed a bird, you have to race it up to rank 40 before you can use it generally in breeding again. Each bird is only good for 10 breeding attempts, and after that, you're pretty much, And you have to use one of your birds, even if you buy a, like your first bird you earn, and you have to again purchase a breeding token, right? I'd forgotten the proper name for it. I do it enough times, but I don't know the name of it. And what that does is give you stats for a random bird to basically breed your bird with. Your options are spend all the time you can at G1 to breed out 4-star birds, meaning they've got top stats and all things, and then breed them up the ranks, or breed them partly up the ranks like I have, then try to get their perfect stats like I'm trying. Just because the GP you get is a little easier, 5's not, G4, G5, you get decent enough, MGP to basically facilitate a lot of purchases. Rank 1 doesn't pay a lot, but rank 5 pays enough, so that's where I'm stopped, and I think that's a good spot to actually sort out the stars before pushing up the rest of it. Then it's just a solid matter of this. The only problem is if you wind up not getting the proper Gs, so to speak. You need T5s to get the next one, but I've had cases where no matter what you try, you're only throwing girls, meaning all the breeding in the world isn't going to do you well because you don't have the breeding. You have to go back to just one of their one-off birds which have random stats. So they're all good girls, it's just I need a few boys here and there in the mix, otherwise I'm stuck with imperfect breeding around certain stats. So yeah, that's what you get. Anyway, that'll do for the day. Let's see if I can not honk the Cyberpunk tomorrow. So we'll be back tomorrow. Yes, it's that time again. Time to go. But we'll be back tomorrow at 7:30 Mountain Standard, 6:30 Pacific for more games and play. Tomorrow, Cyberpunk. Continuing on with our Act 2, which is really the main part of the game. Side quest, that thing. Yes. Complete off Pacifica and get into the next area. So, tune in next time for that game and more. Till then, I've been Thalen Fire. I can't remember my own name. I'm having a good time so far. Thalen Darkfire. And I'll see you next time. I'm out. Laters.